Alright, so as you can see here, I've got these pieces prepped and the parts all ready to go. As you can see, I've got my pieces made that are gonna go in, fit really nice, and they'll get welded in like that. So as you can see, the back sides of them are painted epoxy black. All the inside of this has been treated. Alright, so we got some chassis primer on the back side of these pieces to protect them from moisture. We did the same thing on the inside of this here, as you can see that. Now if you can see all this stuff here, this is all weld through primer. This copper looking stuff, so we sprayed that right on the areas where we're going to weld. And what that does is it protects the metal after the metal's been welded. It's really good stuff. So once these pieces are welded in, we're going to begin to make our reinforcements for the shock towers here. So we're doing a quick little update here on the FLAMINIA. As you can see, I've got the shock tower reinforcement fabricated. This is made out of much thicker steel than the 20 gauge that we've got here. We cut it by hand with a plasma cutter, drilled some holes, some really big holes, and what we're going to do is we're going to run a bead of a hot weld right around here. We're not going to fill the entire thing up, we're just going to do right around the perimeter, and what that's going to do is that's going to give us much more surface to be able to weld onto the piece that's already here.
Or whatever.
Now what we're going to do is we're going to weld around the perimeter here and around the shock tower here. But if we didn't have these holes, what would be happening is the metal underneath here is still going to be flexing. So by adding these holes and welding not the entire hole but around the perimeter of the hole, that's going to gather up more metal, more strength. Okay, we're doing a video update on the FLAMINIA. As you can see, as we were working on this piece, on the old piece, we realized that the metal was just too weak, too rusted out, so we decided to just recreate the entire thing. We have the shock tower reinforcements welded in, and this new tubing is all brand new. The same stuff that we used in the front end, so you can see it came out pretty nice. It's going to look good and it's going to be pretty strong. Now as for the shock tower plates, you can see what we were talking about. We welded the perimeter of the shock tower plates and the holes, and again we did that because we wanted to make sure that the sheet metal wasn't being warped from absorbing all the road bumps and stuff.